Welcome guys, once again we're going to be playing Fights Tadeo, and this is probably going to be one of my most controversial videos up to date, so it's going to be talking about the best weapons out there. Just the ones that actually matter, that you should actually care about, and why you should never use the other ones, because they're garbage, and you should stop being garbage. Then again, I should just tell you all the garbage weapons are actually good weapons. That way, I can just kill everyone. Yes, more points for me. But yeah, I'm just kidding. This actually is a productive video. So let's get into the video. All right, guys. So we're gonna look at my nice little template right here in my notes. I know it's legendary, right? All right, let me just drag it over here. So that way I don't get stabbed. All right. This is my my little template here. So we're gonna look at first. So this is the good weapons. These are the actual good weapons, and then we have the ones that are okay, and then you have the ones that, I mean, you're basically just you're basically not taking the game seriously if you're using these weapons down here. And then after that you have the noob weapon. I'll talk about these all in order. Don't worry about that. So all right. On to the good ones. So we're gonna be talking now about the good ones. All right, so we first have the staff. All right, so the staff is basically just it's basic. I'm using it. All right, just take a hint. It's actually good. It does damage. All right, it's not a noob weapon like a bunch of people. Whoever says that these are noob weapons, I want constructive criticism. Criticism. All right, I want some like I want like a paragraph, at least a paragraph, so that I can work with what you're trying to tell me. All right, because all weapons have potential to actually be well used. There's people that actually use weapons well, and there's people that don't use it well. All right, there's a difference between that and the other. All right, other than the trumpet. All right, nobody cares about that one. That's just bad. All right. So, anyways, so the good ones, and we have the scythe. It's basically the same thing as the staff, except it's more spread out when I shoot. So it's good as well. So yeah, take a look at that one. Bot uses it a lot. It's whoever, I don't know. It's Bot is a really good player. So take that with as you want. So I don't know. And then you have the crossbow. So the crossbow is good as well. Everyone uses it. Everyone and their grandmother uses it. So I'm pretty sure you guys should be fine. So uh, yeah, it's just really hard to get good at the weapon. That's my only thing to say about that. So then you have the claws. Oh no, wait, nature staff. Sorry, I'm trying to control my person as well at the same time, so it's kind of hard. Nature staff is the same thing as crossbow, except it's spread out. It's like three, so it's not that bad. It's a good weapon. You can run and shoot backwards. It's like the same thing. It's like the same thing. So and then you have, all right. So then you have the claws. So the claws are not that bad. So they're really good at close range. So yeah, there's a lot of pros that use that, just not a lot of range. Um, and then you have the dart gun. The dart gun is another one where a lot of players use that weapon. Um, it's good, except it has low HP, so it's not the best. It's just a lot of pros use it, and it's very specific. Like it shoots at a. All right, so what I'm basically saying is just the stat this weapon is just like very specific, so it just shoots. Yeah, so you guys get it, right? You guys have more than one braid cell, right? You got this, right? And then after that you have the claws, right? No, I already talked about the claws. Hey, I'm getting off track. Anyways, meh weapons. They're okay. They're not the best, but they're not bad either. So, you have the sword. Bot uses it sometimes. So, I'm using bot a lot. It's just it's just true. He knows how to use it, and other people like to use it as well, so it's good. You have the spear. It's another good one. I mean, it's semi spam as well. You can aim with the spear somehow. I don't know. It's surprising that you can at all. So it's not that bad. So and then you have the axe. I mean, there's Dreadlord, which is another pro that uses it. So yeah, it's a good weapon just because it does a lot of damage, and you're usually that weapon is faster than almost every single other weapon, so it should be fine. All right, then you have the skull weapon, which is okay. It's actually has a really nice design. I like the new design actually. I don't know what it is, but it's super detailed. Whatever it is on this one, I don't know. It's like a soldier. It's like a what is that? All right, now we're gonna talk about the weapons that basically you should ignore forever. Never use these weapons. I, I honestly think those weapons should just die and never be used ever again. But the creator decides to keep them. So, anyways, they're just for the people that just don't know how to play the game. I mean, they're just bad in every way. You're basically a present for a pro. They're like, oh yes, free points. They're just free points. You're just free points when you're using these weapons. All right, so you have the bow. So the bow actually kind of does damage, but it's so bad because people can just they can destroy you. Anyways, never use it. It's bad. Never use it. All right. So then you have the wand sprayer and the fireball sprayer. So you have these two sprayers, right? I think everyone knows what it is. Everyone and their grandmother. It's just useless. It's just useless. Just stop. Just stop. All right. Then you have the daggers. It's the same thing. It's the same old thing. I've seen one pro use it. One pro, and that it's super rare. That's the only pro I've ever seen ever use it correctly, and it's just really hard to use. Next we have the shuriken. The shuriken was not that bad. It used to be like mech good level kind of weapon in tiers. So it was good until it got nerfed, and now it's like worthless now. So yeah, never use that. And then you have the tome book. Just never use that as well because it just stops you when you shoot, like for half or 1 second, which is worth a lot of time. Even though it does damage, it's just useless in every way if you're trying to be good at the game. All right. I don't know if you want to be good at the game. Maybe you just want to try out the game, but just if you don't want to get destroyed instantaneously, just don't use that weapon. All right. All right. Now we're getting into the last weapon that I just hate in every single way. The spray the sprayer. Just the sprayer is the worst weapon you would ever conceivably use. It's the weapon that shoots everywhere. It does. You just don't have to aim. So it's just bad. It's the only thing that it's the only weapon that differs from every single other weapon that makes it so that everyone hates that weapon. So it's bad, but actually there is one use to that weapon, and that's actually practicing before using the crossbow. So what I said before is that the crossbow is good. It's just really hard to get good at it before. So use the sprayer first, and then after that, once you get good at dodging, then you can learn to aim at the same time, if that makes any sense. So basically, it has its uses. Just don't use it forever. It's not good. All right, just don't use it as a main weapon. The sprayer is just bad. Anyways, that's it, guys. I'm gonna leave. Like and sub, nerds. We're gonna leave. All right. Bye.